Let's begin with our next paragraph from Clayden book. Okay, so other organic compounds have strange effects on humans. Okay, so some of the organic compounds are there which have strange effects on humans. Various drugs. Now, what does it mean by drugs here? Okay, drugs has two meanings. Drugs. The word drugs is used in two contexts. Okay, sometimes it can be medicinal drugs. Okay, medicinal drugs, and these are, and sometimes they can be recreational drugs. Okay, recreational drugs. So the recreational drugs are those which are used for which are used as drug abuse. Okay, it means that they are used for refreshing purpose, for refreshment, for refreshment. Okay, and what are medicinal drugs? These are used for curing diseases. Okay, so for curing diseases, medicinal drugs are used, and for drug abuse or refreshment, recreational drugs are used. So the context in this paragraph, in this particular paragraph, the context is for this particular thing, recreational drugs. Okay, the context is recreational drugs. So there are two kinds of drugs. One is medicinal drug and other is recreational drug. Recreational drug is addictive drug which is taken for refreshment, and medicinal drug is the drug which is used for curing diseases. Okay. So this is the thing. Various drugs such as alcohol and cocaine. Okay. Various drugs such as alcohol and cocaine. Okay. So these are example of recreational drugs. That is, they are example of drug abuse. They are examples of drug abuse. Okay. They are examples of drug abuse. That is recreational drugs. Okay. That are addictive drugs. Those are addictive drugs. Addictive drugs. Okay. So this is the thing. Now, various drugs such as alcohol and cocaine. Now, alcohol is this. Alcohol's formula is this. Okay, it is ethanol, CH3. Okay, so it is CH3, CH2, OH. Okay, let me write it with red color because it is not visible. So CH3, CH2, OH. This is ethyl alcohol. Okay, this is ethyl alcohol, which is also called as ethanol, which is also called as, okay, and this is the alcohol which we consume. Okay, many people consume. It is consumed in the form of drink. It is consumed in the form of drink. What kind of drink? Drink can be beer. Okay, beer, whiskey. Okay, whiskey, vodka, rum. Okay, and many more, etc. Okay, so all of these things, beer, whiskey, vodka, rum, etc., all of these things contain ethyl alcohol or ethanol. Okay, CH3 CH2OH, CH3 CH2OH, and its formula can also be written like this. Okay, or you can also simply write it like this as well. You can write it like this as well. This also means the same thing. Okay, this this also, this and this represent one and the same thing. Okay, this and this replace explain one and the same thing. Okay, this and this, these three symbols, these three formulas, this and this, they represent the same molecule, represent the same molecule. Okay, so various drugs such as alcohol and cocaine. Cocaine's cocaine's structure is like this. Cocaine is a type of alkaloid. What are alkaloids? I have already told you in the preceding lectures. In the preceding lectures, okay, in the preceding lectures, I have already told you what are alkaloids. What are alkaloids? I have already told you in the previous lectures. I am not going to tell you once again what is alkaloid. Okay, so cocaine is a type of alkaloid and an addictive alkaloid. Okay, and cocaine is a type of alkaloid which is an addictive alkaloid. So this is the structure of cocaine. This is the structure of cocaine. Okay, this is its structure. This is the structure of alcohol. Okay, so various drugs such as alcohol and cocaine, and one more drug is there. This is called as MDMA, ecstasy. Okay, one more drug is there which is called as MDMA or ecstasy. Okay, this is also a type of drug, recreational drug. This is also a type of recreational drug. It's a structure, you can have a look. It is called as MDMA, and in common language it is called as ecstasy. Okay, it is called as ecstasy. Okay, ecstasy. Okay, ecstasy, ECSTASY, ecstasy. Okay, so this is MDMA. Now what is the IUPAC name? MDMA abbreviation. This abbreviation MDMA comes from the IUPAC name of the compound. This abbreviation MDMA, this abbreviation comes from IUPAC name. This abbreviation MDMA comes from IUPAC name, and the IUPAC name has been shown here. The IUPAC name has been shown here, which is 3,4 methylene dioxymethamphetamine. Okay, methylene dioxymethamphetamine. Okay, methylene dioxymethamphetamine. Okay, methylene dioxymethamphetamine. Okay, methylene dioxymethamphetamine. So this is the MDMA full form, and this is the IUPAC name. Okay, 3,4 this complete name. Okay, so this is also taken as drugs. It is also used as recreational drugs for addiction purpose, for taking the for intoxication. Okay, it is used for intoxication. Intoxication means for nasha. We call it in Hindi nasha. Okay, we call it nasha in Hindi. So intoxication or nasha. Okay, so that is the purpose of this MDSA. Just like alcohol and cocaine, it is also used for intoxication, just like alcohol and cocaine. So MDMA is also a candidate. Okay, ecstasy. Now these drugs, why are these drugs taken? These drugs are taken in various ways. These are taken in various ways to make people temporarily happy. So these drugs, what do they do? These drugs make the people temporarily happy. These drugs release dopamine. These drugs release dopamine in the brain. Okay, these drugs release dopamine in the brain, which is the brain's reward system. Okay, which is the brain's reward system. So they release temporarily. They temporarily release dopamine. In the brain, which is the brain's reward system. Okay, and this makes the people feel happy. This makes the people feel temporarily happy. Okay, they have their dangers. Okay, they are very dangerous substances. They are not normal substances. They are addiction causing substances. Okay, they are addiction causing substances, and they are dangerous also. Okay, they are dangerous also. Too much alcohol leads to a lot of misery. Now what does it mean by misery? Okay, too much alcohol leads to a lot of misery. Okay, so why does alcohol lead to misery? So alcohol leads to misery because it leads to clashes in the home. Leads to clashes in the home. Okay, because an alcohol addict is also involved in domestic violence, because his irritability increases. Okay, because his or her irritability increases after taking alcohol, so they are also involved in domestic violence, and anger issues develop. Okay, so they are addict, so it leads to misery. Okay, it leads to misery. That is suffering. The meaning of the word misery is suffering. Suffering is called as misery. Okay, too much alcohol leads to sufferings. Okay, too much alcohol leads to a lot of sufferings. For example, there might be physical suffering. Okay, there might be physical suffering because your liver will be damaged. Liver and kidney are damaged. Okay, so physical suffering is there. Then emotional suffering is also there. Okay, emotional suffering is also there. So in this emotional suffering, what happens? there will be clashes in the home. Okay, clashes, uh, then anger issues. Anger issues. And also alcohol dependence disorder might also happen. Alcohol dependence disorder. Alcohol dependence disorder. So in this disorder, a person becomes over dependent. In this disorder, a person becomes over dependent. Over dependent on alcohol, and because of that, he drinks alcohol in even in the morning. Drinks alcohol in early morning, at early morning. So because of this, what happens? Suffering increases, because people might also socially boycott you. Social boycott of such a person. Social boycott of such a person is possible. Because people find this lot taking lot of alcohol offends people. It is offensive. Taking lot of alcohol is offensive for many people. Taking lot of alcohol is offensive for many people. So too much alcohol leads to a lot of misery. Too much alcohol leads to a lot of misery. Misery means suffering. And cocaine is even one step ahead. Cocaine is even one step ahead. If you take alcohol occasionally, if you take alcohol in limited amounts, in limited amounts, in limited amounts, and occasionally, and occasionally, on occasions, uh, there was some mistake in writing, just ignore it. So if you take alcohol in limited amounts and occasionally, then maybe you problems will still take place, problems will still be there, but the problem will not be it will not be very addictive. Problems will still be there, problems will still be there, but it will not be very much addictive. It will be less addictive if you take it in limited amounts and occasionally, and not too much, in limited amounts and occasionally. So addictive nature will be less. In such a case, addictive nature will be less. You can control yourself. Addictive nature will be less. You can control yourself. But cocaine is very different. Cocaine, which has been shown here, it is very different. It is very different. Even if you take cocaine in minor amounts, even if you take cocaine in minor amounts, and even if you take the cocaine once in minor amount and once, even if you take cocaine in minor amounts and just once, still you will become a slave for life. Because even just taking one time, just taking cocaine one time, even in minute amounts, even in minute amounts, will make you a slave for life, slave for complete life. Because you will always be dependent on it. You will always be dependent, permanent dependency, permanent dependency. okay Permanent dependency will occur even if you take only one time, and in that in minute amount. Even if you take it in minute amount and just one time, still in one time itself you will become permanent dependent. Alcohol is not like that. Alcohol gets addictive if taken for 15 days, 20 days, 1 month. So if you take for such a long time, then alcohol becomes addictive. Then alcohol becomes addictive. If you drink it for 15, 20 days, or if you drink it for 1 month, then alcohol becomes addictive in that case. But cocaine becomes addictive. After taking just one time. Even after taking just one time, cocaine becomes addictive. In one time itself, and that too in minute amounts. Okay. So any cocaine at all may make you a slave for life. Okay, slave for life means you will be completely dependent on it throughout your life, and it will cause you economic damage. It will cause you economic damage. It will cause you economic damage. Why? It will cause you economic damage because it is very costly. It is very costly drug. It is very costly drug because it is illegal. Because of being illegal in most of the countries, because of being illegal in most of the countries, this cocaine is a very costly drug, and even if you take it one time, you will become a dependent on it for the lifetime. Okay, it will make you a slave for life. If you want to quit the addiction of cocaine, if you want to quit the addiction of cocaine, then what can you do? If you want to quit the addiction of cocaine, then you need to get admitted to the hospital. If you want to quit the addiction of cocaine, you need to get admitted to hospital. Only then cocaine's addiction can be stopped. Cocaine's addiction can be cured. Cocaine's addiction can be cured only after getting admitted to the hospital. Okay, if you want to quit cocaine or if you want to cure the addiction of cocaine, you have to get admitted to the hospital. There is no other way. Okay, so this is the thing. So this was all about this particular paragraph. Okay, so everything is clear.